Hello and welcome to Snack Play Love, where today we're going to play game 3 of our latest Ikoria Premier Draft. So at the moment we're on 2 losses, so it isn't going so well. But we've had a little bit of a look and streamlined the deck down to 40 cards, taking out a few of the Spells Matter cards like the Lordrakis and the Wolverine, which in some ways a very good card, but we need a lot more removal to help get them through because they don't have the evasion. So what we've done is we've kept the evasion cards, the Glimmer Bells, the Blitzes, and a few other fun things, and we'll see how it goes. Frankly, if we get a loss, it just means we get to start another draft and pick some more juicy cards. So either way, it's not the end of the world. We're currently averaging 4.3 wins per draft. I don't know what this would take it down to, but I can figure that one out later. I was going to do some pack openings before I did the games for this, but I figured that if this is going to go up early May, I think this one is, because I've got a lot in the stack already, then it would make more sense to put it on the casual games video instead. Doesn't look like anybody's drafting. Or maybe nobody with as bad a record as me in gold. Oh good, so we've got massively matched up. So let's hope that they're having as bad a day as we are. Oh, we can't shrink that down. The way I doubt the computer's running as slowly as mine is today. Wow, okay. We're running a 3-colour deck, but because we've got we've got cycling 3 cards, I'm going to risk it. Oh, so they haven't got anything for the first 2 turns. So we can essentially dig. My own Carriger deck in draft was one of the more exciting ones. Genuinely can't remember what the results were on that one. Phew. So we don't have any creatures for the recon mission. I want to cast that on 4, so let's see if we can dig into something exciting. We've got the lands. I mean, if anything, this is going to be a flooding problem. He's got the fox to mutate onto. Oh, he's just pure Izzet. That's interesting. I don't want to cycle the recon mission at this point, so do this, draw card. We've drawn quite a few cards, and we'll go through combat then. I suppose it's just going to hold priority at every possible opportunity because of our sleeper dart. And the 1/1 Vigilant that he hasn't managed to mutate straight onto is interesting. Okay. This we can cope with. So, ordinarily, I wouldn't want to put our best creature out. But because Wingspan Mentor is the best Lord in our entire deck, I am willing to risk it. My prediction is the reason he didn't want to mutate onto Farfinder is that he wanted to mutate onto the Otter to get the cards, because he hasn't got many. Capture Sphere, okay. So that guy's going to get big. But there's nothing he can do about it. I do not remember whether I have got any enchantment removal or flickering for my Ceratops. I'll play the second mountain because I don't know that we haven't got anything that uses that. Wow, so 5 lands. Cycling our only reconnaissance mission is a pretty big risk. I think we do it on their turn. Does he have cycling? No. If he mutates onto something, we could maybe do it. He's probably going to draw 2 cards off his... I think we just have to reverse and capture sphere his otter. Which ironically puts a counter on our Ceratops. Stops him from drawing an extra card every turn though, which was my problem with doing it the other way. I'd have loved to have been able to put the Wingspan Mentor out, but frankly it would waste our flying counter. Maybe that we should have cycled. So he's short on stuff as well. So he draws 3 because the capture sphere counts towards his limits, so to speak, which puts him on 8 cards in hand. Maybe his computer is as slow as mine. What's he discarding? Or has he got a 1 mana thing? Drop a land. Drop an otter. Okay. So, make a tiger. Yeah, we could mutate it, but it's probably not wise to do so. Mentor the tiger. Oh, I thought he got a 1 mana burn spell then. My computer certainly feels like it's trying to do something in the background. So we can at least, unless he plays a flyer or makes his macrosage supercharged. Ooh, he can ping for 1. And he can swing with it. Where's he putting the menace though? That's interesting. His parrot doesn't fly. Tentatively take the 8. Ugh. play this? Yeah, 4/5 Ceratops. So yeah, there's definitely something crazy going on with my computer right now. So we draw one whole card, exactly the same as if we'd cycled it. Oh, that's rather embarrassing. Did we already play a land? We did. We can't even pump our guys. We have to hope they just don't have the removal. I mean, if they have the mutate for the parrots to make it flying, or you know, that works. And then tap the parrot for 1 damage to me. Please don't spot, you can activate it in response. Nope, I think this has been our least effective draft so far. Wait, what? Why did he not activate it? Maybe the parrot costs more. Yay, we drew 2 cards. Well, we did 2 mana creature. Oh, so yeah, let's just play that. I mean, we could untap Glimmerbell. I mean, he's got 5 cards in hand. He's got as many lands as we have, but he's drawn a lot more cards. I mean, how many? 20, 19. No, we're actually up 1 card. His little pingy flyers were getting there. He could have activated his X damage to any target to kill me, but he didn't realise. And he captures Fears for the win. So, yeah. That was 2 fairly mediocre decks against each other, and we did not win. But, see, the advantage of uploading these in advance is I can delete all these off now and pretend this draft never happened. No, it's important to learn from the losses as much as you learn and enjoy the wins. I can't get pity packs anymore. This was the one I used the Mastery Pass for, wasn't it? So I was going to say, oh, well, that was a free draft, so they don't let you have good cards on the free draft. But it felt like a decent selection. It just wasn't comfortable. The previous gold draft, even though it was a pile of cards, was a pile of removal and a pile of efficient creatures, whereas that required everything to go, I think, in a specific order more than anything, and that would... I don't think that really happened at all. We probably could have mulliganed the 3 blues on that one to try and find some more creatures, but we were never that far behind on the colours. No, I just think it wasn't that great a draft. If we'd have been playing in bronze, we might have got away with it. We might have got a 3-3. We might have got sort of our money back, so to speak. But as players get more experience with the format, the deck archetype knowledge gets out there and people are picking better. And I think what I ended up with was the least desirable cards in 2 archetypes instead of the best cards from one. And maybe some of that was rare drafting. I'll have to go back and have a look. But I think a lot of it was just not spotting or not taking the removal because I wasn't really sure where we were in terms of what we wanted and when we wanted it. I mean, that said, we never drew either of our 2 pieces of removal in that last game, so, you know, would it have helped? I don't think it would. The fight spell worked really well with the guy that got the plus counters, even though he was underneath the enchantment. That was cool, but then if they'd have been a bit more experienced with their cards, they'd have spotted they got the win on board at that point anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But, hey, maybe they just wanted to use all the frost stuff to win. Anyway, thank you for watching, and maybe I'll see you again soon. Bye.